What's up, YouTube? Timmons here. Here is my opening /streaming segment where I talk about the films and series that are coming out this week, whether they be in theaters, streaming, etc. Alright, the films we have out in theaters this week, two of the big ones we have out. First up is The Accountant 2, where forensic accountant Christian Wolf teams up with his estranged but highly lethal brother to track down a mysterious assassin. And the trailers for this has looked terrific. Ben Affleck looks great in this. Of course, you got John Bertha. I really enjoyed the first account, so I'm definitely looking forward to see how the sequel's going to be. I mean, been hearing great things about it, so definitely excited for this one. Alright, we also got Until Dawn, which is based on the very popular video game of the same name. 1 year after her sister Melanie mysteriously disappears, Clover and her friends head into a remote valley where she vanishes in search of answers. Now, of course, this is directed by David F. Sandberg, who gave us like Shazam, Lights Out, and About Creation. The trailers have looked really decent. I never played the game, so I can't really comment on that. But I'm definitely looking forward to see this nonetheless. I always love a good horror film, so hopefully this is a good one. All right, now on the streaming front, we got Bullet Train Explosion. Has nothing to do with the movie Bullet Train. But this is a Japanese action film from the same people who did Train to Busan. It's about a group who straps bombs to a Japanese bullet train in an attempt to extort money from the government. And the trailer for this does look pretty entertaining. Definitely has a little bit of that Train to Busan vibe. So, give it a try. Alright, we also got Pangolin's Kulu's Journey, which is a Netflix nature documentary. A man discovers purpose helping rescue a trafficking baby pangolin in South Africa. He dedicates himself to rehabilitating the endangered animal for release into the wild. It is also from the director of my Octopus Teacher, which of course actually I did actually score a couple of Oscar nominations if I'm not mistaken. So this actually looks pretty cute here. I always do love a good animal documentary, so could be interesting to check out. We also got another nature doc called Sea Lions of the Galapagos, which is of course Disney Nature's documentary, narrated by Brendan Fraser. It dives underwater with Leo, a sea lion pup whose lifelong quest to find his place in the world is fraught with challenges and filled with new encounters with a new array of creatures from marine iguanas, racer snakes to yellowfin tuna and huge Galapagos sharks. This nature has always put out some decent documentaries over the years, so I'm intrigued to see this one. All right. Oh, and also on Netflix, I forgot to mention this one. There's also Havoc, the new Tom Hardy movie, from the director of The Raid. After a drug deal goes haywire, a bruised detective must fight his way through a criminal underworld to rescue a politician's estranged son while tangling his city's dark web of conspiracy and corruption. Starring Timothy Olyphant, Forrest Whitaker, obviously Tom Hardy. The trailers for this has looked really good. Looks pretty fun. Looks entertaining. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. Alright, on Shudder we got Free Waka, which follows a student of nursing palliative care who is plagued by a trauma from her past that has a disorienting effect on her present. And the trailer for this does look decent. Looks pretty creepy. So hopefully that could be a good one. All right. We also got The Legend of Ochi, which is from A24, in a secluded northern village on the island of Karpatha. A farm girl named Yuri is taught is not to go outside after dark and to fear the reclusive creature known as Ochi. But when she discovers a lost and injured baby Ochi, she sets off on a journey to return it to his family. It'll be interesting. Here, the trailer does look pretty decent. I mean, A24 definitely makes some good stuff, so hopefully this could be a good one. Oh, we also got Cheech and Chong's last movie, which is of course the new Cheech and Chong road trip documentary. So I'm intrigued to see that. I love Cheech and Chong, so this could be interesting. All right, we got a film called The Trouble with Jessica, which stars the likes of former Harry Potter star Shirley Henderson, Rufus Sewell, Alan Tudyk, and Olivia Williams. Two upper class middle class British couples find themselves having to hide a body in order to protect the value of their property that is about to be sold. The show for this does look interesting. I like Alan Tudyk. Olivia Williams is always good, so that could be interesting. All right, we got On Swift Horses, starring Daisy Edgar Jones, Jacob Elordi, Will Poulter, Diego Calva, and Sasha Calais. Where Mariel and her husband Lee are about to begin a bright new life, which is upended by the arrival of Lee's brother. Mariel embarks on a secret life, gambling on racehorses and discovering a love that she never thought was possible. And the show for this does look interesting. Of course, I like Daisy Edgar Jones. Jacob Elordi is always good, so that could be a thing to check out. All right, we got a film called Another Day in America, which stars former Pitch Perfect actress Alexis Knapp, former Jersey Girl actress Raquel Castro. It's a dark and racial comedy drama that revolves around an ensemble of distant characters as they each go through a post-pandemic day in America office. And the show for this does look interesting, so that could be good. We got a movie called April, which of course releases in April, so funny there. Where Nina is a OBGYN, faces accusations after newborn's passing. Her life undergoes secrecy during investigation, and she persists in her medical duties. Could be interesting. We got a film called Mob Cops, which stars David Arquette, Kevin Connolly, and it's also from the same people who did that Mob. I forgot the name of it. Mob something, Mob Gang or whatever. So yeah, it's when a retired NYPD detective writes a book about his family's ties to the mob to ignite a firestorm between the dirty cops working for the city's brutal crime bosses and the officers trying to bring them down to justice. I always do like a good mob film, so could be interesting. I like David Arquette, so could be cool. All right. Speaking of Arquette and Connolly, we also got a movie called Big Freaking Rats, which is literally an actual title. Uh, so I obviously it's a horror movie about rats. Okay, could be cool. All right. We also got a movie called Magic Farm. Here's what Magic Farm is about. A film crew working for an edgy media company travels to Argentina to profile a local musician, but their ineptitude leads them into the wrong country. It stars the likes of Chloe Sevigny, Alex Wolff, and Simon Rex. The trailer for this looks interesting. I like the cast members involved, so hopefully that can be good. We also got Winter, Summer, Spring, and Fall, which is the new Jenna Ortega film, where Remy and Barnes are two different teenagers who meet by chance in the winter of their senior year, then spend 4 days together over the course of a year that will change their lives forever. Now, this also stars Percy Hines White, who was on Wednesday. Adam Rodriguez is also in this. Riverdale actress Michelle Nichols. So the show does look pretty decent. I like Jenna Ortega, so hopefully this could be a good one. We also got California King, which stars the likes of Victoria Justice, Jimmy Tatro, and Joe McHale. It's where Perry, who's a mattress store manager, hatches a wild plan to impress the girl of his dreams, but his effort goes off the rail when his fake kidnapping of her brother gets more complicated than he expected. Interesting there. I mean, I like Victoria Justice, so I'll probably watch this, because she's in it. Hopefully it's a good one. Alright, we also got Neighborhood Watch, which stars Jack Quaid, who's having a great year this year. With literally two of his films this year are literally in my top 10 favorite of the year. Novocaine and Companion. Now you also got Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Mon Ackerman. Believing he witnessed an abduction, a young man turns to his next door neighbor, a retired security guard, to help him find a missing woman. And the trailer for this does look interesting. You know, you got Jack Quaid, Jeffrey D. Morgan, Marlon Ackman's always good, so that could be a drink check out. Now on the TV front, not a lot of TV shows premiere this week. But there is the final season of Andor, which I'm definitely excited for that. The trailers for this has looked decent. I like the first season, so hopefully Andor, the final season, could be a good one. We got You's final season, which of course has Pat Badgley. I really quite like You. The last season was a little bit hit and miss, so hopefully the final season will end with a bang. We'll see. And last but not least, we got Tully, which stars Charlotte Gainsborough, and it's from the same people who gave us Tomorrow's Miss Maisel. Believing he witnessed an abduction, a young man turns to his next door neighbor, retired. Oh wait, I'm reading the wrong one. My bad. It Yeah, I accidentally put down the wrong one. My bad there. But it's pretty much a new, like a ballet type series from the same people who gave us Tomorrow's Miss Maisel, so that could be interesting to check out. Um, I like most of Ms. Maisel, so hopefully this one could be a good one, but we'll see. Anyway, let me let you guys. Which of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in Until Dawn, The Accountant 2, the final season of Andor, etc. Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Sim Sign.